You can often short-circuit design work if you can get hold of a reasonably accurate base plan. Quite often builders who are asking you to develop landscaping around a new site do have PDF versions of their plans that their architect has developed, and would like to use those to form a base plan in the gCADPlus environment. So we'd try going to Tools, and let's assume we've got a PDF file, insert the PDF file, pick one, this one is called Pierce Site Plan, open it, and our tool fails. So PDF files are all made a little bit differently, and our tool won't always convert every PDF file into an image file that we can place in the gCADPlus environment. So to do it, you can utilize some of the free tools that are available on the net and upload the PDF file, and you'll get back a converted file. So the online converters can sometimes do a better job than we can. I'm going to use this tool, PDF to image. Click here and upload my files. I'll upload the site plan, and the conversion is now taking place, and then I can download the zip file and I'll copy it over the top of the existing one that's there, and then when I go back into that site I'll be able to unzip it, and there will be a conversion from PDF to JPG which we can insert into gCADPlus. The converted image is in the form of a zip file, and I can select it, right click, and because I've got a free tool called 7-zip installed, I can say extract it to here, and it'll overwrite the one that was already there. So it's ready to insert into gCADPlus now. Let's go to gCADPlus and we'll say draw raster image, add it, and we can browse to the location of the site. Let's do this one, which I've called ready to place because I've cut off any client information, and we say insert. At this point I'm in the habit of taking off specify on screen. 300 dots per inch is more than adequate, and in goes the file. I'll zoom extents, and now if I pick let me just pan up a little, I'll pick a known length and use the distance tool to measure from that point there down to this point. It's a known distance of 9098, and you may notice that the distance reported by the distance command is 60. So we have to scale this drawing by 9098 over 60. And the way that's done is to zoom out, pick the image, right click, pick scale. As a base point, I'm in the habit of clicking on the bottom left there, and I'll type the scale factor, which I've just calculated using the inbuilt calculator in gCADPlus, 149.37, and hit enter. Right click and unselect all. Now all that remains after a zoom extents is to click in here and just make sure now that any distance command, I'll actually just change my background color to white so that you can see the cursor. Any distance command from that point there should give us close to 6050, and it gives you 660. It gets awfully close, 6000, maybe out a tiny fraction, but for landscaping development in this area, that's fine. I'd pick that image and I'd create a new layer. I'm in the habit of calling it L image, and I'd move that to layer image there. Now we're in a position to start tracing the footprint of the building and the boundaries. So if you put polar on, it becomes quite easy now to trace around the building, and the dimensions, the size of your building will be very close to the true sizes if you're out there on site. So we just start, let me take drawing colour, set to red. I've got polar on, I pick draw line. I'd start at this point here, simply go across to there and up to there, down here and across, zoom to that point there, up to there. And so I'm just tracing out the footprint of the building using the underlying geometry that's come from the scanned PDF file to help me locate the base of what's a reasonably tricky building. This saves you a lot more time than having to go on site and measuring all these, and especially when you're going at an angle such as I am now, and we come down and across. Now we've got a tricky little area, haven't we? And I won't bore you with the detail of me doing that, but can you see that I can work my way around this complex building really easily and really quickly. When I'm done, I can just go to the layer stack and turn off the image layer, and our footprint of the building sits nicely on the screen and everything is accurately measured.